behind this mysterious cave.
Hi, I'm Kelly. I am the director of the Pershing County Museum, and this is our display for the Lovelock Cave.
So do you think a giant actually uses...
Very possibly. That's a grinding stone. Feel how heavy that sucker is.
Yeah, pick it up. She's holding it.
Oh yeah.
Now, that's not the normal size grinding stones that they find all over.
Yeah.
These are bigger grinding stones. Yeah. So the valley used to be a lake. It used to be part of Lake Lahonk. The cave they used predominantly as a storage area, and they would dig giant pits, line it with tule plants, and they would put their stuff in it so they could go back for the different seasons depending on what they were doing, which is why the oldest duck decoys ever found in the world were found in that cave, and that's photographs of it. I have not seen one. They are in the Smithsonian trying to get some back to the state of Nevada. These duck decoys have now been carbon dated. They are over about 2,400 years old. So look at the way they're woven.
So the feathers were preserved
Yes,
and everything.
the feathers were preserved.
So real feathers, but this is...
It's tule
Oh,
plant.
it's a tule.
It's like a reed.
That's a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And they're cut off at the end.
It's impressive. Really impressive.
That's the way they were found in the cave, buried in the basket underground.
So that's how they found them.
That's how they found the duck decoys.
Wow.
There were 2 digs done. The first one was done in 1911 by this gentleman, Mr. Loud, and he was actually a security guard for Berkeley. They did not have any archaeologists available. He wrote to Berkeley and said that one of the locals had told him the story of the giants, and Berkeley's response was, oh, they must have found some skeletons and came up with a story. So that's the first time I've been able to find in writing where the archaeologists are denying the story of the giants.
Oh, okay.
Of the redheads, the Sitaka. I've been doing a lot of research on it. They were probably cannibalistic. They would hide traps in the trails and then they could take the bodies. So the story I was told was the Paiutes had a long war with the redheads and they couldn't beat them. Other tribes had had problems, so they pulled together, had a 3-year war with them where they got their numbers down. The redheads were able to sneak off and run into the cave. So the Paiutes surrounded the cave, started gathering sagebrush. Well, they lit it on fire. Anybody that ran out, their best warrior shot and killed. And they continued it to let it burn until they knew nobody could survive.
So where can people find more information about you?
I have a TikTok that does my ghost stuff. I post all of the ghost stuff that happens in the Marsden house.
See, we don't do ghosts, we just history.
I do both. I do both.
Yeah, I don't do ghosts.
You're just terrified of ghosts.
Yeah.
Love lot. All right, so we just left the museum.
Time to head over to the cave where it all supposedly happened. I guess it's a real popular spot, so we're gonna go check it out for ourselves and, you know, see if we can find some interesting stuff.
Traveling about 10 minutes, we finally hit dirt road. We shouldn't be too far from the spot now. As far as road goes, you could probably make it out here in a Prius. You know, you don't need anything special out here. This is amazing, knowing that everything we talked about happened right here.
All right, we're now